Hello, I'm BXToyCat and welcome back to another video. Today I have some TU25 talk for you, because if you don't already know, well, you're in for a treat, because 4J Studios earlier today actually just announced TU25 would be coming out tomorrow. That's right, it's just going to come out tomorrow out of nowhere for all platforms, and they gave us a brief look into the features. It was a highlights of the features, but, you know, even with the highlights, it didn't show us any of the features most people were expecting. People were expecting this massive 1.7 or 1.8 update, but what we got instead was just some 1.7 features and some 1.8 features, missing the new biomes, missing, you know, new mobs and stuff like that lots of people were really excited for. And I figured what would be useful is if I ran through this sort of stuff and mentioned what's going on there, because we do have the changelog now, and we do have some secret features already confirmed, so I figured I'd run through what's going to be in this update. So please do like the video if you do like it. It helps out the channel a lot. And TU25, it's awesome. It's coming out in like 6 hours when this video goes live. It's going to be very, very exciting. But yeah, let's get straight into the video, shall we? So let's start by going through the changelog, shall we? Because this is the stuff that is 100% guaranteed. There's no way this stuff can make it out at this point, because it's on the changelog. So basically they added oakwood fence, sprucewood fence, birchwood fence, junglewood fence, and then it's the same for the fence gates and the same for the doors. You'll notice there isn't dark oak or acacia doors mentioned here. It's just the 4 types of wood we have right now in different forms. But then there's also the the iron trap door, the inverted daylight sensor, the book and quill, stained glass, and stained glass panes. So you will notice here that actually the stained glass panes weren't mentioned on that original thing, but that's the only thing we've got so far. Custom super flat user interface, allowing players to customize super flat world generation. This is pretty cool because we didn't know entirely how it would work. It looks like they are going to have some form of custom UI to actually allow you to go through and, you know, make the custom super flats the way you want. I'll be having fun with that. That's probably the biggest feature we've heard so far on this changelog, and probably the biggest one on the changelog in general. Added new in-game options to allow changing game mode, difficulty settings, time of day, and spawn position per player. So you can have each player spawn at a different place, and disable or enable ambient cave sounds or web settings. Which I think, you know, all those things combined, very cool host options. If you don't play multiplayer, it doesn't matter too much to you, but still, to me, being able to switch from creative to survival mid-game for my creative world is just such a big deal. I'm glad that's in there, and the time of day and the weather settings are going to stop me from going literally insane all the time, which is always good. I don't like going insane. It's not one of my favorite things. So all good stuff there. Custom super flat, new in-game options. They're 2 pretty cool features, but the rest are, you know, relatively small, because there's splits the load/join interface into create/load/join. So I assume, unless this is the big secret feature in disguise right here, basically right now if you go on Minecraft, whatever console, you'll have on the left side, you know, your load up a world thing, and on the right side a join your friends world option. But now it will be create on the left, load in the middle, and join on the right. So presumably this left one for create means create a custom super flat, but it could be that really cool like map sharing feature in disguise. Just you know, a small possibility. But yeah, most likely it is create your own super flat world. It's interesting that it gets its own menu option in this way, but still, it's pretty cool. So there's going to be a create thing option there. That could be a secret feature, but so far it looks like it's just custom super flat. Change the game mode option into a slider. This is how it works on the PC. So instead of just pressing it down to change it, you just, you know, slide from left to right, and then you could switch from you know, peaceful all the way up to hard just by scrolling left and right. Next on the list, we have added classic crafting option. Bear in mind this is option, so now you can craft the same as the Java version if you really want to. This option is available in the UI settings menu. Remember, it will be an option. It's going to be a box you toggle, and when you toggle the box, you have to craft things yourself. I think it's going to be cool. I'm going to play around for a bit, but for the most part, it is, you know, the console crafting we have right now is better for a lot of situations. I've covered this in my classic crafting video. I'd recommend you check that out. But for the most part, you know, classic crafting, not quite as useful as the console crafting. But there's also enabled USB keyboard use for book and quill. So that is everything on the list. The rest is all fixes. There's nothing, you know, new going on there, which they're pretty useful fixes, but there are all the features they announced officially on the changelog. And people then read this, and I saw a lot of people go pretty insane over it. Like, where are the new biomes? Where are all these new things? And I'm not going to say new biomes are coming. I think that's a bit of a jump, but what I will say is that there are going to be secret features in this update. The last few updates we've had bigger secret features. So you think about Title Update 24, the Alex update, they added in you know, the secret feature of the map thing, they added in the secret feature of the blocking and the new animations, and then if you think back to the update before, there were even bigger secret features. You think of like stuff like dispensers being able to change things. They changed the textures on wood logs. They added, you know, a few secret things like that. They allowed you to put on armor automatically. There's a bunch of secret features that came in there, and this update will definitely have some secret features. And even like ToyCat, even then you can't say definitely, but I can 100% say definitely, because you know, do you remember colored beacons? That was hinted by 4J a few days ago. That's not on this changelog, but yet they even tweeted at someone and showed them the image of this beacon, which guarantees that it's going to be there. So yeah, that means we can say for certain that there is in fact going to be colored beacons, not in the changelog, one secret feature. But as well as that, we also have a tweet from 4J where they said so many doors. So if you look at this is 70 separate doors. This is a lot of separate doors. But basically, I looked at this at first and I thought, okay, so we have 4, if you have birch, you have jungle, you have etc. and oak and stuff, that's 5 doors. But this is actually all the doors we don't have right now. These are the new doors, which means that if you look all the way, down to the bottom right, I'll highlight on screen somewhere, you can actually see the plastic texture pack, which is the closest to default, and you can see not only birch, jungle, and spruce, but you can also see dark oak and you can see acacia doors. So this hints to me one of two things. One, there's going to be acacia doors and dark oak doors, as well as all these other things for creative only. That would be kind of lame, but that's at least happening. Two, the hopeful option is they've hidden the new biomes, and it's going to be a massive surprise when you download the game, you create a new world, and there is new biomes. I'm not entirely sure how that's going. Maybe that's going to be the case, but I'm just saying there is the possibility. We've got to hold out hope, because there are acacia doors and there are dark oak doors in the game in some form. Maybe it's like how stained glass from the last update, but either way, there's some hope that there's going to be some cool secret features. There's 2 of them in the game so far, the dark oak doors and the acacia doors, and there's also the colored beacons. Maybe there's a lot of more cool ones. Maybe this is going to be the first update where they start keeping things a secret, because I love going in and finding out these features. I love making secret videos for you all to watch, and I hope you all enjoy watching them too, because we are at the end of this video, and I'd very much appreciate a like on the video if you did like it, share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. If you want to learn more about classic crafting, there's a link on screen right now somewhere, if you're on PC that is, and if you want to know when TU25 comes out, I will upload a video as soon as I get it. And also, as well as all of that, tomorrow I'll be uploading so many TU25 videos covering stuff like the secret features, covering stuff like, all the features that are there, just trying to, all the new blocks that are in there, just trying to cover as many things that you need to know about this new update as possible. Either way, I hope you did like the video, and I guess, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.